Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna go out and play in the garage for a little bit. See what we can get into here. Got a 81 Kawasaki Kz300 I've been farting with. I'm gonna see if we can get some spark out of it today. Still a little torn apart right now, but hopefully we'll get her there, huh? Let's get you guys all set up here. So, I got this bike in a like a trading up situation. It's got the fuel tank and everything over on the shelf here. I don't know if you can see it over here. Fuel tank, and then the seats up on the top shelf over here somewhere. But she's in need of a lot of love. So right now I know the clutch isn't working at all. The front brake's not working, the rear brake is working. But the fact there's no battery in it and it's got just kind of snapped off grounds, it's kind of tough. So I've been trying to go through and just see what we can find for what wiring does what. And I don't know, whoever had their paws on it before, they really farted around with some wiring. They've got random stuff just cut off, and on the other side here they've got for like the coil and stuff, it's just cobbed. So until we get that straightened out, it's going to be a little project here on its own. So I was hoping behind this cover here there's going to be a set of points that could probably just desi up a little bit. It'd have been all right, but I think it's all electronic. There's no points in this one. I'll put this back together so I don't lose any of these screws or anything. Next thing I think is just kind of get a battery put in it and see what we can do from there. Don't know if it's gonna hold a regular battery. So he's got a smaller battery box in it than normal. I was hoping to kind of sneak a four-wheeler battery or something in there just to get it so I can see if it'll run, but I know it turns over good. It's got good compression. Just got no spark. So I think the next thing is going to be try to get some power to this thing and go from there. See if we can get all my powers to work. Let's go through, check all the fuses. I don't know if there's even fuses in these things. I think they had some issues with fuses before. They just jumped the wiring instead of putting another fuse in it. It's still got a fuse in it. But they're labeled, which is cool. Doesn't say what they do, but alright, let's get a battery put in it and we'll alright guys, we're back. Little technical difficulties with the cell phone here. But either way, we're back. So now I've got a decent ground on this thing here. I still got no dash or anything lit up, so I'm not sure if getting powered where I'm supposed to or not, but guess let's find out, eh? I don't know what any of these wires do. This is my biggest problem. I don't know. So I guess we could jump start. Off of the solenoid here and get this thing to spin over and see where I'm supposed to have spark. For that, we're gonna need my jumper. Alright, I'll be right back, hang on. Alright, we've got the push button here. A little down and dirty way, just kind of jumping through a solenoid instead of using a screwdriver. It's a little bit nicer. You can just hit the button and she spins over in lieu of trying to jam a screwdriver in there and doing all sorts of stuff. You got a little bit of easier control here. So let's see if this yellow layer is supposed to do anything. I don't know if I've got anything else. I don't think I do. What about on these two over here? Okay, so I got ground. Okay, so I'm getting ground to both of those. I'm fairly certain one's going to be a ground because they feed from here, which I'm assuming is like a magneto. So it's fluctuating like it should. I don't know which one's supposed to have power. And if so, where do they have the power broke? Is the next thing. So let's put let's jump to the other side of the bike here and see what we can see. Where's the other one? That one runs. I like that one. Like I said, this one was a I took it in a trade up thing. The guy was trying to trade up for his father to get a Corvette or something, and I traded him essentially a blowed up four wheeler for it. He got a little up, I got a little down, but let's see what we got. So now I've got solid ground. Oh, that's my jumper. What happened here? You. What's going on here? Nothing wants to work today, so one of them days. So right now we've got ground. It fluctuates. I mean, I don't know. As it should be, but we kind of want to see a little power on one of them, right? Let's go ahead and just kind of give one. Well, that one's a good solid ground, so it's killing the power bro. Let's try this one. Okay, it likes that. Let's pull a plug out here. Get you guys a little closer here. Pull a plug out here and see if we got any spark. We're gonna spark off of it. I did it before we paint everything freaking black. Got paint on everything. Sure, here at the top of this bolt lid. Got to wedge this in here somehow, so it'll stay. Look at that. That should work. Can you guys see that plug? Right here. So we got spark there. Not a great spark, but it's spark. Okay, so this one is supposed to be power, which is blue off of here, but it comes down that way to the magneto. So I'm wondering if we're just not getting a good power down to the magneto. But we could cheat a little just to see if it'll fire here. Let's back you guys up here. All right. go ahead and pause you guys. Yeah, let's see if we can get this thing to spin over a few times here. I'm gonna get oil to where it's supposed to be. Going crazy here. There it is. Oh. How about that? Definitely getting oil where she's supposed to. She's got a heck of a leak here. Must be the gasket or something. No good. Alright. Yeah. That's okay. We'll figure that out later. Let's get a charger on this battery real quick. Hey. Alright. She's firing, which is cool. Guess the next step, see if we can get some gas to this thing. Something I haven't even looked into. See where the gas is on this. See where the well, that ain't gonna do much of good for me. It's got no fuel line. Let's see. I don't know, can you see that? Right there. Fairly certain that's your where your fuel's supposed to be, eh? But I think we could probably get her to fire off a couple sniffs of brake clean or something for today. Alright, let's try over here. Let's give her a shot here, folks. Backfired off some. I don't know what that was all about. Yeah. Alright, well, she's firing. That's cool. There's oil leaks getting real bad. I don't know if you guys are watching that pump out of there, but now it's running down the exhaust and everything, so we're gonna figure that out, I guess. Because she's gonna be getting an oil change. Guess the next step would be see if I can get either a gasket or the RTV then. I wonder if I can take this box off. Hey, things already been in here. These clamps are loose. But this one. Oh yeah, there's this box just sitting in here. Take it out. What hold you in there? No, it's all bolted up. Alright. Either way, I gotta figure out where my power is, why it's not here like it's supposed to be. Well, it's not got a good ground either. I don't know, have you guys ever dealt with these Power Pros? I love this thing. It's essentially a Tesla that you can actually put power to. You put ground to, and it comes with a ground lead, but you gotta hook it right to a battery. So let's go ahead and just eliminate the bike off this for a minute and see if I can get this thing to fire off of Power Pro power. Hey? Let's see. Oop, shit. She didn't like that. It does not like having that ground on there. It doesn't really need to be anywhere, so I'll go ahead and just take that back off for now. It was firing alright without it, I guess. I was trying, at least. know these are supposed to be snug at least, but just trying to get her to fire, that's all. I don't care how it sits, as long as it sits and I can see it. Or at least you guys can see it. Really know if I can get it to sit where I can. There we go. Nice dark spot. Can you see it right there? You have to be close enough, I guess. Sorry, guys. Oofa. She's like dead short now. What's going on there? She does not like the power. Let's see. Yeah, immediately kicking my power probe out. Let's go ahead and untwist these wires, whoever did this. Maybe we just eliminate the ground side out of this thing. Let's try this. Alright, hey. Put this part plug back in. I think this is shorted to ground. The way it's acting up like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this up here, get it out of the road for now. Don't forget that's up there. There you go. Sticks up like an alfalfa. Won't miss it now. Ain't got no throttle cable either, so it's all gonna be an idle if it fires. Who knows, maybe it's fired up, stuck wide open. She'll just blow up, right? Alright, let's give it a shot. You stinker. Where does I let off? I don't know, did you guys see the meter on the power probe? It jumped up to 12 when it was running. It's at 10 right now with it turning over. I think that means that stator's probably in decent shape. If it's pushing power the right way. And give her one more shot here. Maybe choke it. What do you think? Choke it so you can do something good. Keep running, boys. Give her a heavy sniff and see what happens here. There's ether in it. I don't really care for the ether too much. Takes me a minute to get in there too. Alright. Yeah, we got our solenoid smoking now. Alright. You're gonna have to give her a break for a bit. It's never good when you get your jumper wires all smoking hotty. But alright. Well, we got her to fire. A few things here we gotta do. We gotta get this oil leak fixed. Get you guys down here. This oil leak here. The side case cover. She can get an oil change because that's leaking. I don't know if the gasket's torn. Maybe the RTV or something's no good anymore or something. I don't know. But then we got to figure out where this is supposed to be, because it's got the power and the ground. I just eliminated the whole power side, which is weird. Shouldn't have any issues coming off that magneto for shortening the ground, unless that magneto's got like a point setup or something in it. That's no good. But I can't imagine that'd be, unless it's all corroded or something inside, I would assume it would be the only issue. I don't normally have too big of issues, I would imagine. Here, just got the 2 bolts. Here, 10. Let's take a peek. See what we got here. Oh damn, there's points in there. Alright. But the black wire. Huh. I mean, they look really decent. I don't know. Let's see, can I get you guys in there to see those points? I think get the focus here. No, not gonna focus. It's not a problem trying to do this off your phone. But it's got points look pretty clean. And I'm probably gonna file over them just to clean them up a little bit more, but they look good. I mean, I was having good spark, so it can't be a points issue. It's gotta be the I wonder if they just got it hooked up backwards. I wonder if they put the power on the ground side and vice versa. It's easy enough to do, it's just plug and play. Alright, let's put this back on so I don't lose any bolts here. Normally have the radio cranking at this point of the day, but I got you guys on the phone right now, so it kind of makes it hard to listen to music too. Click. So let's flip flop those wires and see if anything changes. Make you guys freaking motion sickness here, bouncing from side to side like this. So let's just kind of give these a quick twist back together so we know where they go. Let's go this one to this one. You know, being they farted around with it, wonder if they hooked them up backwards, because these are not the original wires that belong on it. I guess it's spin her over and see what happens here. Yeah, see, it's not a fan of that. If it doesn't like this, I wonder if that's shorted. Because that magneto's got no reason to be shorted out to ground. Come on, give it up. But that would explain why it's firing very lightly when I got it on the trigger, but not off the magneto itself, because it's not a fluctuating power like it's supposed to be. Oh, wow, they got that one freaking tight. That one's tight, Bob. Oh, Lord. Yeah, right. Okay, well, it was worth a shot here. Go ahead and freaking impale myself here. Alright, well, it's definitely the power side. No matter which way I ran that magneto, it fired. Think that's long enough to touch that? Probably not. Try something else here. Look at this. Do you reach? You do. I think that's got a problem. It's got to be. No, that's gonna hurt. It needs that capacitor, though. That is my problem. I think I just farted with the wrong side here, guys. Well, no, because I flip-flopped them. Right? Flip-flop them back. Assume the last people weren't idiots. Let's just, if you plug everything in, right? I bet you that'd freaking help a little bit, eh? Let's see something here. I can already spark if it doesn't do anything. It's not resting against something. Yeah, she got spark there. Alright. Let's you can see this. Right there, kids, is how you vapor lock it in. How you get it to fire off one cylinder and turn the crank. Ready? on warm side. Alright, well, we know for certain that it will fire. You just gotta have everything in the right spot, hooked up the correct way. So I've got a short to ground through here somewhere. All these are gonna have to just be rewired. I think in this coil or whatever you want to call it is shorted out. It's a few dollars online. Gotta get a gasket or figure out if that needs to be RTV'd. I'm gonna figure out a throttle cable, and then it doesn't have a clutch cable or choke cable or anything. It's just a lever. So, all right, we'll take another crack at it probably next weekend. All right, kids, Patriot Pete out.